Testing, testing. Every time I get in front of the mic, you get a little nervous. Just a smidge. Oh yeah. Post-it notes. What up, brother? What's going on? 8-bit? Yeah, I found some 8-bit stream beats from old turn this off. From old Harris Heller. Copyright free. You know what I'm saying? That's the key. That's the little secret. Get you some copyright free stuff. Give me 1 second. I'm posting this little notification to the iJizzles. There we go. I'm gonna add a little music with it real quick. All right, got it done. Now you got to put that out in the places. I'm trying to be more. I'm honestly trying to be more. What do you call it? Intentional. Trying to be more intentional with putting that in the proper places. You know what I'm saying? It's a very. It's a humbling thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you really got to lock in and be like, bro, nobody knows me. Like, nobody knows me, dude. Like I literally have to do it like this, you know? Redoing a couple videos that I have butchered lately. I suck at that. No IG posts, X. I have to do better. Yeah, I gotta be intentional, man. And there's no way that I could tell people that they should do something if I'm not doing it. That's not cool. Can't tell my kids to do something that I'm not doing. You know, that's a bad example. I can't be a bad example. I'm trying to be the authority. You could be the authority and not be the example, but you don't want to be that guy. Sports guys with 150K plus subs. So I gotta be better. Hey, bruh. Exactly. Especially for right now, you know, like I don't have the routine, and I think this is what you're hinting at, but we don't have the routine of we go online we go online, the audience gets the notification, and then they just start flooding in. I think about, I'll give you CHGO, or I even give you another one, to be quite honest with you. I'll give you these guys right here, because this is one that I kind of keep in my head, like but we can look at CHGO Sports. Look at these guys live right now. Am I gonna be able to do this? Good old CHGO Sports. 106,000 subs. You know what I'm saying? Do they put out a post? Maybe not. Their posts are more like this 2 months ago, right? They weren't really utilizing posts like this in at least in YouTube world, but they definitely have all of their information up here. Twitter, Instagram, ... right? So they don't necessarily do like, hey guys, we're on. Not, at least not anymore, but look at where they are now. You know, they've got a routine down. This is like a show. And these are some of their stats. If you got vidIQ, you can see the stats on these, which are like, not everything is like exact, you know, a little rough estimate of what they make in a month. Actually, this might be beneficial to see. Now that I think about it, hold on. Let me do something with these. Do something with these beats. Turn it down a little bit. But this might be beneficial to see. So a channel like CHGO at this point, the estimated monthly earnings are somewhere between 3 and 10K. They're averaging the video length of 57 minutes. Now, if you follow CHGO Sports, they do live streams, a lot of live streams, and then they leave those up, and then they might do like smaller videos. They're starting to get into shorts, but their whole thing is like live. You know, we're Bears news, right? At least this part. Now they talk about basketball and baseball also, but when they come on with Bear stuff, people go check it out. You said I follow my competition. Absolutely. I need to post to other spaces, and I do have vidIQ. Look at you. And that is not including super chats. Exactly. Them super chats be hitting, don't they? Them super chats be hitting, bro. I was like, oh my goodness. Look at the views for the past 7 days, over 934,000. But here's one, and I'm pretty sure you know these guys. I know some of these guys personally. The Windy City Breeze, man. Windy City Breeze, 86,000 subs. Humble beginnings, bro. Humble beginnings. You know what I'm saying? Very humble. Very small kind of upstart thing. It started with Pat right here. And he just kind of kept building. There was a point where he was doing YouTube and he was working. And something happened with the job. I don't remember if he got laid off or if he quit, but something happened with the job. And he was like, I'm gonna I don't remember the exact day, but I remember the post. I remember when he first did it, he said, I'm gonna do YouTube. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it full time. And he still kept his crew around, which started with P Kid and my man right here. I always forget his name, but it's very simple. But it kind of started there, and then he kind of expanded with my boy Joe, Jordan. These two I know a little bit more intimately, but very humble beginnings, man. Very, very humble beginnings, dude. Once Joe came on, it stepped up the studio presence. But even before that, he pushed so hard. Pat pushed so hard that he got a situation with ESPN. And so he became, which I didn't even see this coming, he became a regular voice on ESPN. You know what I'm saying? And just he stuck with the channel, and right now, again, you see the difference, right? They make their videos too. He is more of a video guy. The lives are, as they can do them, right? But he is more of a video guy. They're making somewhere between 400 and 1,000 a month estimated. You see the difference in video length and how many uploads they do in a week, Again, they're more on the shorts, but they are like a little bit of a younger crew, you know what I'm saying? A little bit of a different generation. But they got it. They got everything. They got everything, man. Like it looks like, you know what I'm saying? It looks like it should look. Like, hey, we've got our focus, we've got our goal, everything is laid out in front of us. You know what I'm saying? And you can see it in the branding of it all. So just a little thought, man. Nothing. I'm always trying to inspire. But I'm pretty sure those guys. Dual Role is the best. Yes. Relatively unknown right now, but Chat Sports, Windy City. Yeah. Oh, CHGO Sports, Windy City Breeze, Jay, and a host of others doing good numbers. And they be on it like it's full time. You're right, bro. You're right. But if you can't, okay, we'll talk about that. But I need to post to other spaces, and I do have VidIQ. Yeah, I follow my competition, and that is not including super chats. Unreal. I typed that already in Pat on ESPN. Yeah. Pat, I don't know how Pat got the ESPN gig, man. It might have been timing. There's plenty of guys that was doing it, but the opportunity came to Pat, and he took it, man. They not upstart. He been doing it for years, and Danny Zetterman found him on YouTube. Yeah, you know what? Was it Danny or was it? Because now you're jogging my memory, and he did with CEO. Okay. No, I wasn't reading the chat, dude, because I was going through my thoughts, but I saw him. I'm in their Discord. I know. Okay, man. The producer found him on YouTube. Gotcha. Well, that leads back to the thought of you can't be found if you ain't doing the videos. It was indeed Danny Zetterman. Okay, brother. All right. Hey, man. I stand corrected. The producer found him, which is good. Got an eye for talent. And got an eye for workers. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that during the Bears season, I saw him everywhere. He was doing interviews. They had a weekly thing with Courtney Cronin. He had a weekly thing with the Good Kid. He had a weekly thing with my man doing the post game show. So they was like post game. Actually, no, they weren't post. They were actually doing. It was after Peggy Kaczynski and Yurko. They were doing a show. So yeah, now he a big wig, and I love their ascension. Yeah, Matty Pace on Twitch. He put me on the haze. He still does Bears Weekly. Oh, yeah, Jason McKee. Oh, okay. Oh, Matty Pace. I wonder what Matty Pace been trying to get into. Yeah, I know. Yeah, Jason McKee. Yeah, Jason McKee does that. He does the on-field interviews after the Bears game, for the post game. Pretty cool. But that's what we talking about, right? Like, I don't know where you, just to speak to you personally, Post. I don't know where you're trying to go, where you headed. But consistency, bro. You know what I'm saying? Consistently being out there, and eventually somebody will see. Because that's just the way that it's shown time and time again. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. Maddie inspired your YouTube journey. Any coach high school? Really? High school what? Maddie or McKee? I'm assuming you're talking about Maddie. High school what? High school what, brother? Let's minimize a sucker. Cause I don't coach. I ain't no coach. I ain't no coach. Let me turn that off. I added a few things to the Twitch stream, but YouTube, bare bones, and the views are kicking up. Yeah, 776 subscribers, and McKee coaches football. Got you. Okay. Maddie inspired your YouTube journey, huh? Does Maddie multi-stream? Does Maddie multi-stream? 768 views on one of the last videos. That should say. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I got you. Yeah. I got you, brother. I got you. I think it's this. Going to the actions. Yeah, I need to make more. And I'm not even like full of like ideas, but even the ideas that I haven't like made the videos on them, or at least made stuff that I feel would be worth even putting up. So I'm not gonna have more time next week because next week is spring break, and I'm gonna have my boys that entire time starting tomorrow. But I certainly need to just simply carve out like 1 to 2 hours of, let me get this part done, right? Let me get this part done. So I'm on it. You're trying to get better at timely content. Yeah, I think you've done pretty good. I'll tell you this, man, and this will show that you're picking up on something. Every time I go on to YouTube, and I'm a daily YouTube patron. I am on YouTube daily. Dare I say, constantly. Like, if YouTube were to send me a survey, I'd be the right guy. I would be the one that they're looking for. Like, hey, we were wondering, what do you think about this, and this? Like, yeah, I'm your guy. So every time I'm on there, something that you've made or you've done, whether it's long form or short form, shows up on my feed. So I know that you can't say the same thing about me because I don't got nothing. I haven't been making anything, but I plan to be right there too. So we're gonna look at, let's see what we got today. Okay, so today might be a little bit different. So I made some stuff for random polls, predictions, polls/predictions. I kind of loaded those up. Create clip, take screenshot. I see a lot of thumbnails pop up, believe it or not. Yes, but I'm talking about like other stuff I may have done, shorts, long form. Like, I know that don't pop up on your feed because I haven't made anything. It is cool that the live shows up. I opened up my YouTube a second ago on my phone. It was right there. I was like, oh, that's dope. But I don't know. We're working, man. We're working and workshopping. We're working and workshopping. Let me close this window a little bit. Close the blinds. You know, you always gotta, you want to control the light as best you can when it comes to good camera work and lighting. You want to try to control it. All right. So where we left off, again, we might not stay down this road only because I had a not a challenge, but a request. Friend of the program, DJ Candy B, she wanted to, the only thing I don't have is mix it up. She wanted to make something and mix it up because that's what she uses. We use Streamerbot here, but I know it can be done and mix it up. She wants to do a shotgun ride. Let me be clear. She wants to do a ride shotgun redemption where it would bring up a scene where she's in a vehicle and then she's the person that redeems it, their avatar would be in the seat next to her, and she's a DJ, so it'll be in a seat next to her, and they'll be riding. You know what I'm saying? Going through the city either during the day or at night. So I at least want to look into that and see how I would do that on Mix It Up. I know how I would do it on OBS, and it'll take a few steps because I got to create the scene. I got to get the video, which I don't have. And I might have to take the frame of a car and cut out the windows with green screen. So I know the steps to do it because I've done something like it, but I don't think we'll do it. I mean, I can't implement it because I don't have, even if I did it on Streamerbot, it wouldn't make sense, right? It wouldn't make sense for me to do it on Streamerbot because she's got it on Mix It Up. So, or she uses Mix It Up. So we might not do that, but I might look into the details of it, you know, gather up my things with that a little bit later. Just looking at the list. Let me see. Live on screen poll. I have this done. So many varieties. Yeah, man. Yeah. So many varieties. Live on screen. Let me see. Adding an oven filter. I looked into that. I have to contact my boy on this. I have to contact my boy because I need him to grab something for me with that. Work on viewer loyalty tracker. Still might not do that. Live on screen poll. So what I want to do with that is if I do a poll, which I thought I did set something up, but it's not of this earth. It's it's actually on the Twitch side. It's on the Twitch side, and he's got instructions for Streamlabs and Nightbot with it. Why not Streamerbot? I don't know. You know what? Let's see. Let's see since we're here. Look at that. Booyah. Booyah. Look at this guy. We are live. Shout out to vidIQ, actually. vidIQ made this thumbnail. Let's see. So we want to try to find a on screen poll. Let's see, on screen poll for YouTube and Streamerbot. See, Twitch. No. No. Everything is Twitch, and I get it, interactive polls, but you can do a poll on YouTube, bro. Got a video out that I forgot to turn on my mic. Yikes. Thought I took it down, but it has drummed up convo about it having no volume, and I think it was beneficial for comments, so I kept it up. I think we're gonna get Opus so I can schedule shorts and IG reels. Okay. I was looking at this. I was looking into something. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna switch these around. So I'm gonna switch. Let me put this over here. Let me put that over there. Yeah. Actually, I was looking into something. I'll show you. Bum, 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 bum. That's better. Why didn't I do that before? Nexus clip. The only reason, because I've used Opus clip before. The interesting thing about Nexus clips, they do basically the same thing. What's up, Bliss? What's up, Bliss? Call it to the Vikings. Holy cannolis. Whoa. That's interesting. What is that's interesting. That is interesting. Is that to challenge McCarthy? It's probably to challenge McCarthy. Yeah, it's probably to challenge McCarthy. Okay, let me take a look. But I was looking at Nexus clips. They have this stuff like this. The only reason while I was looking at it, look at sports. People making sports clips. I was looking at tutorials. I wanted to test their AI. I think we're gonna have to do it. Yeah, KLC. Yep. I think it is to challenge McCarthy. What does Nexus Clips do? Gets the best clips with AI, hooks with attractive new audiences, personalized sticker, automatic subtitles, convert video to vertical format. Sure. Right. Everything else that Opus Clips does, they might just do it just slightly differently, perhaps a little bit cleaner. But I was thinking about trying these guys out. Absolutely. Look at all of them, brother. See what works for you. See what works for you, because they all have these little things about them that, you know, make it either easier for you or something that might actually turn you off, which I love that. You know, they aren't all the same with just a different name. You know, they're all a little bit different. So yeah, I definitely want to check out. I'm gonna check these guys out. But just put them on your list, or at least put them on your radar. I'll check them out. You don't have to. I'll check them out, and then we'll go from there. Let's see. Descript. Oh my goodness, bro. Descript. Now I haven't done a checkup on Descript in a while, right? But the cool thing the one thing that always got me about Descript was their transcript tool, and the fact, I'm pretty sure this was Descript. It could take your voice, right? You run through all the little checks, and then it'll take your voice, and then it could do your voice audio, right? And your voice audio correcting. Insane. If I'm not mistaken about that. TubeBuddy. I've looked into TubeBuddy. A bit pricey, but for what they do, you can't deny it. And there's a lot of people that swear by TubeBuddy. A lot of people. It's expensive, but the initial videos I made were great, and you can do voiceover. Yep. Okay. Okay. Thought so. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I never fully committed to the Descript, but at the time I wasn't ready to, you know, because you were doing YouTube before me. Who had that on their bingo card? But no, but it was a different time. But you were doing YouTube before me, and like at the time I was like, yeah, this is really cool, but why would I need this? You know, I'm streaming and everything is awesome. Shout out to the Lego movie. But turns out wasn't that awesome. NVIDIA is okay for short form. Yeah, I've seen them too. Yeah, I've seen them too. You say they okay? Okay. Okay. I don't know why Nexus Clips is grabbing me though. That it must have been, there was something specific. I know I had a little trouble when I used Opus Clip for about, I don't know if they're still around, to be honest. Let me see. It might have changed their name. No, Opus Clip's still around. See, look at this. That was a cool thing. You could drop the link and it'll do the work. I do recall. Okay. I see what they're doing now. Yeah, they're trying to improve it. Oh, they're doing some motion reframing. That's interesting. Man, that's interesting. Your video creation process now audio autopilot, auto import, auto edit, auto scheduler. See, they all kind of push. This was one of the issues I had, and they weren't ready. They wanted me to try it. I tried it, didn't like it. They wanted me to try it. I tried it, did not like it. They really should have hooked your boy up with like a free membership, because I paid them for the premium for a minute. Now all the stuff, like, look at how smooth this is. Of course, this is on the display model, let's say it like that. But all the stuff that they were doing, even the B-roll, you could add B-roll automatic. Bro, it reads the transcript. This is really cool. I don't know how we got into product review, but it reads the transcript of your video, right? And then it picks out these little points like marketing strategy, launching, creator, product, right? It marks these as keywords in your transcript, and then you hover over it. It gives you options to add B-roll for those parts. It's actually pretty slick, man. That was one of the things when I saw it, I was like, yo, that's dope. And the UI was kind of rudimentary. It looks like they've made some improvements with it. This part right here was a struggle. And then once it read the video, sometimes I wouldn't read it properly. I never felt real good about the clips that it was chopping, because what it would do, it didn't put clips together, which maybe there was limits on that. Like, we don't want to make you say something that you didn't say, but it wasn't taking the essence, like the full conversation, right? And going through that and like chopping. It was more like, hey, we found this part where you might have said a key word that's very interesting. We'll cut it up and let you decide. So I don't know. Opus is too expensive for you. I understand. vidIQ does that too now. Yeah, and that's the crazy part about vidIQ, man. vidIQ is powerful. There are few apps that I know of that do something like this. Oh, wait a minute. This is the wrong. No. No. There we go. It's the wrong one. I always forget. 233 subs. These views are being carried by my first video ever, which is such a wild thing. You can type keywords to search out the clips. Yes, vidIQ is extremely powerful. vidIQ, but see, that's what kind of throws me, right? And this happens with a lot of these. So if you look, these are the tools: clipping, competitors, daily ideas, generate, like all this stuff, right? Thumbnails, which the thumbnail thing is like super dope. Again, that's how we got the We Are Live. This is what they tried to pump out to me one time. But when they pumped this one, I was like, dang, bro. Now they did do this one. They took a screenshot. So this was really cool. They took a screenshot. I mean, I took a screenshot, right? Loaded it up, said, I need you to put explained above me. That's it, and make it look viral. So it was a screenshot, but I had the chat on this side of the screenshot. I'm like, okay, let's see what it can do. It went on ahead, move that, made me a little bit bigger. It's almost like I stand out, put this glow behind me like I'm smart. And then it put explain, bruh. I was shocked. Like, y'all making me look like I know what I'm talking about. The grading system was flawed, in my opinion, about what could go viral. For vidIQ, they have been stepping up the assistance, and that one is dope. Yeah. vidIQ's grading system, it is interesting to me. I will say that. It is interesting to me. I think probably one of the more reliable grading systems or testing systems is YouTube's A/B testing. There aren't many, in my opinion, that I've seen that can compete with YouTube's A/B testing. When they test the thumbnail and you give them 3 options, there's no doubt on which one you should go with. Let's put it like that. When they do that, there is no doubt, sir. That's the one you need to go with. But again, options, right? The tools that they have, especially like the outlier tools. So, you know, in your area, like look at these, you know, they're showing you thumbnails, they're showing you titles. They even got like little just stats on stuff, dude. It's like really, really good. And here's the cool part. Like, so let's say like this one, let's say you just got a headshot and you know this, Posty, I've seen you do it. Let's say you just got a headshot. They could put a full body on you, man. You know what I'm saying? They could put a full body on you. I don't listen to them, but I'm interested in thumbnail feedback. You know it. You don't want to listen to it? Yes, they show me what content I can expand on. Yeah. You don't want to listen to them, man? I think that's one of my things. It's like one of the things I'm going to be working on. Like, hey, if they say choose this, I'm going to go with this and let's see what happens, right? And even if it, you know, that's the beautiful thing about YouTube too, is you can give it time. It may not feel like it, but you have time, bro. You know what I'm saying? You have time. This is not a soon as I send it, as soon as I post it, that's it. We just got to go with the results. It's like, no, you see how it works out, you know, 8 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours. You could come back, change the thumbnail, change the title, you know, make little tweaks. Yep, a wizard robe. Put you behind a desk. Yeah. Opus sent me off a few times. They said 90 plus and I get 50 views on the short. Okay. Did they say 90 plus for the content of the video, or did they say 90 plus for the title and the thumbnail? vidIQ has been fair to me because views are based off of a combination metric. It's based off a combination. To give you a quick example, let me go back here. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. All right, so we're looking at, these are my shizzorts. Okay. I'm just gonna show you something real quick. Check this out. You can go back and edit thumbnails and all right now. Yeah. Yep. VidIQ has been fair to me. That's good. At least you found somebody that's gonna treat you right. You know what I'm saying? That's the most important thing. Find somebody that's gonna treat you right. Gonna treat you right. Do right by me. Yeah, I'm hip to it. I just think the AI tech on Opus is still working out kinks. Yeah. And everybody, I guess it all depends on like the focus and the focus of the company and the function. Like I think it's hard to find that balance of like something that looks good and then operates well. Streamerbot, for the longest, it looked very basic, right? And they've upgraded tremendously, and it's been working well for years. So, you know, it might take a little bit of time. Don't mind telling me I suck if it helps. What you talking about the you talking about the AI? So I want to show y'all this. So typically, right, when I post a video, for the most part, right, 1100, 1200, 1100, 1500, 1100, 900. I'm gonna round up. So if you don't like it, oh well. 1100, 900, 1400, 14,000, and then back to 1100. Now, I can't say this for sure, but I can't give you the exact number. But YouTube gifts you, just based off of their algorithm, their push matrix. They're gonna gift you somewhere around here, around between 1,000 to about 1,200 views on a video. They want to see if it's gonna pop, right? Who's watching? How long are they watching? When they first see it, and if people are watching it for the first 3 seconds, right, they'll keep pushing it. You know, likes will push it, comments will push it. It just keep pushing. Now, this one is interesting because I was very intentional with this video. This video, okay. So this video was a sports video that I took on my phone in my living room while my wife was cleaning the dishes, and I heard something on ESPN. I was like, what is that? I was like, did he really just say that? Yes, don't tell me I'm good when I need some more work. Absolutely, bro. Don't stroke me. It's one of the things I say. But you know how when you're stroking a cat or a dog, you're like, oh, good. Don't stroke me, bro. Don't stroke me. But so that was the scenario. I heard someone on ESPN. I was like, what did he just say? And I actually looked at my wife like, wait, what? And so I stood up, rewound it, and then I recorded it. And I posted. There's no audio. There's no audio of me talking, right? And actually the audio on here is kind of low. I didn't know how to turn it up. But this is what got me. Peep this, dude. Peep the retention on that, dude. Now, I could show you one. No real engagement, but they say 76%. Let's parse through the numbers. 76% stayed to watch it, and the average view duration was 17 seconds. Well, the video is only, so they watched the whole thing. The video ain't even that long. Y'all stayed below. Y'all stayed longer than the video, which that's what kept pushing it. So I went past, and you could see it, right? If you just look at it, you just check it. Let's say every hour or let's say every 3 hours, you can check if something's gonna like burst through that ceiling. 76% stayed, 23% swiped away. Likes, dislikes, sure, whatever, right? But they give you those numbers. So this is my most viewed. This is my most viewed short, period, ever, right? But at the same time, it's like wasn't really my content, right? Like I took it, yes, I took it, but it wasn't like mine, you know. So let's just keep this in mind. 14,000, and it peaked, right? It didn't go any further than that. You just never know. Like to me, it wasn't that kind of video. Like probably if the audio was a little bit higher, and maybe I said something like "what" or laugh, then I would probably would have got more. Probably would have got more views. But I really just did this just to test, right? Again, it's only a 15-second video, dude. But they stayed most of the time through the whole thing. All right, so we have that. Okay, so I want to look at one. I want to look at one that didn't do so well. I'm not gonna go back this far, even though these are here. But I'm gonna go to one of these, because honestly, there was a stretch I was getting these, and I'm like, ooh, I'm killing them. I'm like, ooh, I'm killing them. Look at this, 1,100, 1,200, 1,100, 1,500. I'm like, ooh, I'm killing them. But I was like, let me see what's going on here. So let's just keep in mind, this is 31 seconds, right? This other one's 16 seconds. This one is 31 seconds. Where's it at? Sorry, 31 seconds, 1,500 views. I'm like, all right, so let me see what's going on with this thing. Okay. So I come over. All right, they watch it up till 16 seconds, and it's like, pew, like a mean drop. A mean drop. So what you telling me is their average view duration is 20 seconds. So if I cut this down, to 16 seconds, I could have possibly got more views. That's what you're telling me, huh? Okay, just looking at the analytics. All right. The reach, not too concerned about the reach. 53%. So half of them stayed. That's why I pushed. But the trouble was the length. Once YouTube's algorithm had enough information to tell you, hey, they're not going beyond. This video is what, 31 seconds. They're not going beyond 31 seconds. The longest they're going is 20 on average. Then they're like, all right, let's stop pushing. We're not even going, like, this isn't one of those. Basically, that's what they're saying. This isn't one of those. But once you see that, you can cut it back and be like, okay, let's see, maybe we get a little bit more life out of this thing, you know? But again, this is just a clip from Variety Stream. I wasn't expecting a whole lot. But looking at these numbers, it's like, oh, I get it now. I get it. 7,000 watch hours for useless shorts time. Man, it needs to count towards our goal. Who you telling, bro? But they do bro, this is a stroke metric. That is a stroke metric, bro. That is a stroke metric, dude. That is a stroke metric. There's no way. They're doing it to get you to do more shorts and keep you on the platform, bro. It's not a legit, to me, I could be wrong, but to me, it's not a metric that's telling. It is now views on long form. Now we talking. You know what I'm saying? Now we talking about some views on a long form. Let's say I make a 10-minute, 12-minute video and I'm pulling views. I'll give you, let's give an example. I don't even think I've ever looked at the analytics on this video. 34,000 views. Made it back in December. I remember that. December of 2023. I was so scared. 20-minute video. I was so scared. But if I had, oh my God, look at this. Pew! Okay. So if we go down and look, here's our issue. We dip and then we pop back up. But here at a minute 14, people start dropping off. But then, so then what is that telling me? That, like, the video was solid, right? But I think people were looking for something very specific about it. But the views were there, and they kept pushing it. And just slowly over time, just collecting views. I know it's crazy, bro. First video I ever did. Because views matter more than the time, right? But I get subscribers from it otherwise. I like to learn more about better videos because I don't have any video like that at all. Well, I've done the research since I made this video, since I put it out. The beautiful thing, and my video was very niche in the sense that what I was talking about, Stream Together tutorial, nobody else was talking about it at that time. I searched, I looked all over YouTube. I could not find one person who was talking about Stream Together. And Twitch had changed the name, right? It wasn't always Stream Together. It was called Twitch. What was this mess called? Twitch something. Let me see. Do I still have it? Twitch is something. Either way, right? So the browser source. Let me see. Guest Star. That was what it's called before. Guest Star. Twitch's Guest Star, right? And they had some videos on Guest Star, not a lot of views, right? People were talking about it, but I was like, you know what? I really like Stream Together. I like the updates that they've done. I don't think anybody really knows about it. Let me just make a video telling what I know, because maybe this might help somebody. That was my whole thing. Wish I had started YouTube years back. That's crazy how you start feeling like that once you own YouTube and you see the power, dude. Once you see it, you be like, man, if I'd have just started a while back. Yeah. But we doing it now. We doing it now, brother. But I get it. Because I know where your head's at. You want to get over the growth curve. You know, that little time period where you got to figure some stuff out. You like if you could have done that sooner, you feel like you probably be in the, but you never know. You never know. You never know. But yeah, I guess I never looked at these metrics. Key moments for audience retention. Okay, I guess I didn't have any, right? But this is definitely more of a tutorial, right? Okay, but if they're saying 45% of viewers are still watching at or around a 30-second mark, which is typical. So it's got typical. What is this? Oh, so this is where I can look at. Oh, so I could look at that point in the video. So this is what Big E was talking about. Okay. So I go to that point in the video and see, hey, what threw him off, right? Let's see. Let's just see. Have that browser source, then it will be audio only. You add browser sources to scenes in your Stream Together streaming software to show specific guests or the whole group at the same time, right? Two options: group capture browser. So they're saying it was my face. When my face popped back on screen, is that what they're saying? Okay. So the views were like, oh, he's made this, but I wasn't getting consistent, like full viewership. Like, hey, but I mean, also too, this video, man, this video is doggone 20 minutes, bro. It's 20 minutes. I mean, I chopped it down as best I could, but it's 20 minutes. Look at this. Pew. But this is across the day. It did take off from the day, and this is exactly what happened. From the day I put it out, I was like, I'm like, what, you know, I'm like, I don't know, bro. From here, check this out. From here, what, 135? Okay, so this tells a tale. 130 days to a little over a year, skyrocket. Okay. There's one other thing I wanted to look at. Oh, I'm very high on the likes, and I got a lot of comments on this too. I would get comments and just respond to them. Let's check the audience. And then what's really cool is looking at the audience. So this is why I'm like, should I was working during the pandemic and that's where people passed me up. Oh, that's what did it. I'm sorry, brother. Sorry. So looking at my analytics, when you look at the age and gender, right? Between 25 and 35 years old, nobody younger, nobody older. Weird, right? You look at the gender, 9% female, but 91% male. Strange. So that tells me that my audience, based off of that video, which is hard to say, right? Because I'm going to give you some numbers. That number is flipped on Twitch. On Twitch, the streams I do, I would say that they are 91% female and 9% male. But here, this video, even on this live, I would say is 90 something percent male, right? And the age group is very interesting. I would have thought it might have been a little bit older just because I'm older, but clearly it's saying that you speak to this very particular age. So love the metric. I'm happy these metrics are starting to populate for me too. Yeah, you got to feed it. That's the thing about YouTube that people don't really understand. It took me a minute to understand it too. You got to feed the algorithm. The algorithm can't give you numbers they don't got. So you gotta make videos, good or bad, right? You gotta make videos. Feed that algorithm and let them, give it time to let it figure out. They need info. Yes, they need info to evaluate. You got it, brother. That's exactly how this thing works. And once they get the information, they'll be like, oh yeah, no, we know exactly who you make videos for. This is what you need to do. Love it. Most of the time they on a computer, sometimes they on a mobile device, but these are pretty close numbers here. You know what I'm saying? These are pretty close numbers. But this is like a tutorial video. I guess the question would be, how does it compare? Let me see. Maybe I can get to that. How do you compare? Okay, give me some of that information. I guess I will have to click this. What's up, everybody? And then click on this. Oh, snap. I could remix the video. I accidentally found Stream Together's best use, 80%. I came up with this title, which wasn't nothing crazy. Twitch's new Stream Together tutorial, step by step, literally. Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. See, there we go. This is what I want. Oh, these are just the channel stats for me. I want to get a few more stats on the video, but either way, people, gotta check the stats. That beard been doing work. Man, the beard was on time, brother. I haven't seen my chin since 19. I understand, man. My impressions are increasing and things are slowly picking up for me. Slowly but surely, man. You've been incredibly consistent, bro. You've been incredibly consistent. There's a few things that I noticed about you, about your content that I'm like, man, if he tweaks this just a bit, if he adjusts this, if he does like little, yeah, we might. I would like to see you tweak it because I'm like, let's see where we can go with it. You know what I'm saying? But I also don't want to, you want to be cautious in saying stuff like that, because it's like, man, I don't want to mess with the mojo. You know what I'm saying? Put too much on your brain and you start thinking like, man, I ain't gonna, if I don't do it like this, then I can't put it out. No, just feed that algorithm, big dog. Feed that algorithm. Maybe I can, you know what we could do? And I didn't even think about this. Let me do Twitch stream together. This was the coolest part. If you Google Stream Together tutorial, I was like the first one, bro. They being funny right now. Or maybe they just looking up other stuff. Video. Stream Together. No, come on, man. Twitch. Actually, I'm not even, they're looking for outliers. I'm not looking for this. I want to do. Where's my part where I can, because I know I can search videos. Optimize. Video. Yeah. Sharp and crisp images too. How is this the feedback? They gave me the image. They gave me the image. They giving it a 35. Like, is that feedback? What is that based off of? Composition feels too cluttered or empty. Layout feels slightly. Well, if this is the feedback, create with likeness. No, just quick generate. Give me something fresh. Give me something fresh. Let me see. But they gave me this. Oh no, maybe ChatGPT did. Yeah, maybe it was those. Maybe it's those guys. Bro, this is crazy, bro. Don't look at this. This is wild. You ain't gotta. Come on, bro. Let's take it easy. Why is bro? This is too much. Stream Together easy. No. Don't. No. And then they give it a 78. They give it a 78. Hold on. Hold on, man. Why would they do me like that? No. And this is 78. Why would y'all dog me like this? Yeah, improve it. Improve that. Show me what you could do better. Deleting this sucker. We're not keeping that, man. Got me looking crazy, mouth open, ChatGPT, and then get too liberal with my face sometimes. Who you telling, bro? Who you telling? I be like, bro, this is not me. But I will say this, bro. Were you here when I went through let me know if you were here when I went through the nano banana. Bro, look at this is insane. This is insane. This is why. Who is this fella? This is why. Why is my mouth open? No, you missed that one. Okay, CJGJ signed with the bill. Dude, where did the Bills get all this money, bro? They signing cats left and right, dude. Where they getting all this money? And not having CJGJ stinks, man. I'm not happy about that. Okay, so you missed look at how they did my hair. They got me, bro, ain't no way. They got my shirt color, but this is wild. I don't want to, bro, I'm bearded up now. I'm bearded up. Like, don't include, look at the likeness. Wild. Delete that. Don't keep that. Delete this too. All right, now let's see what you got. I'm paying you for it. Improve. Yeah, let's see what they got. We kind of took a little turn today, but we got enough time tonight. We'll get back to it. We'll get back to it. But I'm definitely I am not a proponent of ChatGPT. We'll take a look at Nano Banana, actually. We'll take a look at that in a little bit. I'll show you some of the stuff that they actually made. We're looking at trading for Josh Sweat. Why don't we just sign? Peep this. With the glove on is why with the isotoner? What is this? This is wild. This is wild. I'm keeping this just for the funny stuff. This is wild though. Like why are you why? Claude in chat, help me out. Yeah, oh, you use Claude? I've been looking at Claude. I think we talked about that a little bit. I've been thinking about Claude. I think the thing that gets me about Claude is it's used for production. And I don't even have my system yet for me to be like, yeah, let me put this in Claude and see what they think. I guess maybe that's how maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. He requested a trade and you rocking the OJ. Bro, the isotoners is wild. Claude is really for the big boys, especially the pay version, for what I hear. Yeah, I hear Claude is expensive, but I also hear that Claude is worth the money from what I hear. Give me a quick generate. I don't know why they keep doing my face like this though. Maybe it's because I'm not saying don't do my face. Like, and this is an 86 with my face with the, it's higher than the one without the gloves. I almost want to put it out. Just, oh my God, look at this guy. Bro, why would they do me like this? Come on, man. Come on, bruh. Yeah, you told me. Yeah. You say you use it for work. Yeah. This is wild. Come on, man. And why? What is it? And then the arrow is pointing to me. Like, bro, I look like I'm upset. Why are they doing me like this? I'm feeling a particular way about this, man. They mix two people together. Yeah, it's not me. That's not, I mean, it's kind of me, but it's not me though. This is wild. And then why would I look like this on a Stream Together tutorial? Like, why? Should I just change the title to Learn Stream Together? Hold on, let me do this. Let's edit this. Change title to Learn Stream Together. Also, change my facial expression to one that is more friendly and inviting. Let's do it like that. Let's see what it comes up with. Ask the question, is Stream Together easy? I don't know. See, that would be, that is a way that you can go for sure. That is a way. I want to see how they rate. I'll do one just like that though. I'll do one just like that. So I'll have both and we'll do a little test. Oh. Nah, this guy don't look. Hold on. change Aaron Donald lifting 160-pound dumbbell. He's insane, man. Oh, you talking about the title too. Learn. No, we'll do stream together. The crazy part is I made the tutorial. No, I made the thumbnail in Canva, and I just was like, yeah, that's simple enough. He signed a 1-year deal with Pittsburgh. The Bears didn't have 5.5, or they just didn't want to give it to him. I don't know how I feel about that. Change the title to Stream Together Easy, and change the facial expression to a more serious one, meaning no smile, but raise my eyebrows just a bit. Okay, we'll do that. He won't take that deal from the original team when everyone else getting paid. Pride and play, dude. It's just not, it's, you know what I'm saying? Pride, bruh. Pride is before crash, man. Actually, that look kind of works. Unfortunately, that's not me. Stream Together Easy, like this is not me. If this was me, I'd be like, oh, okay, that's not me. I'm not downloading. That's the mind of an athlete, especially on defense. Man, I hear you. At the same time, you got to look at the situation that you in. You know, the Bears drafted you. You know what I'm saying? Bears drafted you, bro. Like, it should be. Okay, so real quick, Stream Together Easy gets to 79. Stream Together Tutorial gets an 80. I think that's based off a keyword. They're not even looking at my facial expression. Learn Stream Together is a 79. Stream Together Easy is an 81. That's the highest out of the ones that we made. And then this one is getting an 86. Bruh. This one's getting an 86. This is wild. I don't even know. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it, dude. This is wild. Okay. So we looked at that. I mean, will it garner the most attention is the only thing that matters. I agree. And they're saying this one is hurting it. This one does feel convoluted. And I think I made this with ChatGPT, but I put it in to test it. And I got a high rating, but now they're saying, oh, it's a 30. Well, on here they're saying it's a 35. Oh, this is horrible. 35. Yucky. Multi-guest streaming easy. Yeah. They do change their mind sometimes. Yeah, it's like, well, It's almost, I wish they would say, hey, listen, we've got more information since we last spoke. We've got some more information, and it appears that this is it's not good for you. It's like, okay, I can accept that. I can accept that. But just being like, nah, that's a 35, bruh. Nah, bruh, that's nah. Nah, bruh. You know what? Let's edit it, man. I should be able to edit it like this. Yeah. Oh, they got the one. See, that's okay. This one I'm talking about. These are my suggestions. Okay, so all right. Okay. I want to do A/B testing on the thumbnails. I don't know if they let me, because I don't see an option. Take me home tonight. Be my little baby. And I never put markers on here. Well, that's probably one of my other issues. I should have put markers on. Right. Look, I messed up, dog. Like, I know I told you this was a good idea, but oh man. Look. I know. I gotta take the hit on this one. I know I told you it's a good idea, but I was wrong. Like, bro, I'm so hesitant, bro, to use this. I'm so hesitant. Like, I don't know. I'm so hesitant to use this. This is wild to me. This is wild. But I'm gonna save it. Let's see. Why not, right? Let's do a little test. Let's see what happens. Okay, so we looked at some analytics, read through them, tried to see what we can improve, how we can improve, just looking through some stuff. That's good. That's a nice little cleanser. Yeah, we saved it. All right, it's loaded up there. Yeah, that's a nice little cleanser. Are we gonna still be using this today? I'm not sure. This one always threw me because the title was good, the thumbnail was clean. Maybe it's just the way I did the video. 295 views. I thought that was gonna really pop, or maybe it was something up with it. It's one of my best looking videos. I feel good about it. It's a good one. Title was a 90, thumbnails at 86, 57 views. Now this is a live stream, so it ain't cut up. And I could always go back and cut up the content, but it's like, I don't know. All right, so let's see. That. These are my competitors? These are my competitors? Bro, how am I supposed to compete? Create 10 clips? They could take this video and create clips? I'm gonna have to try that out. Let me see what you got. If you can create clips, show me. Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that next time. We'll see if you can download it and upload it with ChatGPT in your new face pick. Oh, the new and add the beard. But see, I don't have a beard in the video. I don't want to false advertise. I don't have but like 2 to 4 total video streams with multiple hundreds in views. Yeah. You tried it out once. Yeah. The difference between the like no beard and beard G is, it's palpable. It's palpable. Is palpable. What is this, bro? Would you rather interactive game? Let me see. Auto shoutouts, starter pack, follow alerts, channel points. I can. It won't be connected. Won't be connected. It actually should be connected on stream. I think I can do it. I think I can connect that poll, the live interactive poll, to Streamerbot and show it up on the screen. But let's focus. So what are we doing? What are we doing? Live timer that starts on command. I do want. Let's do that. Because I need to create a timer. We'll come back to vidIQ. Let's go to ChatGPT. Let's talk to him. Let's talk to old ChatGPT. Oh, this is how I made this is how I made that post. This is how I made that post for the cooking stream on Twitch last night. All right, new chat. New chatty. Hi. I need your help. I'd like to know how to make a countdown timer. Graphic that I can control in Streamerbot and show through my live OBS, my OBS streams. Big bag, big. Oh yeah. You gotta post. You gotta talk to him nice, bro. You gotta talk. Listen, man. Skynet, it's around the corner, brother. It's around the corner. You ain't gonna catch me slipping. Have me out here. I ain't Will Smith and iRobot. Okay, I ain't got no bionic arm. If a robot wanted to, he could manhandle me. I don't want that. Okay, let's build this like a tiny broadcast system. OBS will show the timer. Streamerbot will control it. The trick is letting Streamerbot talk to a browser source. That's correct. Once that connection exists, you can start, stop, or reset the timer like a stage manager. Yeah. Okay. There are two reliable approaches. One is the clean and powerful method using a small HTML timer page. The other is a super quick hack using OBS source visibility. The first one, oh, I do remember. The first one is the one worth learning because it scales beautifully for the kind of tech teaching streams you run at the Creator Test Lab. I love when they talk to me like this, dude. This is the type of stuff that we run here at the Creator Test Lab. Welcome in. Method one, browser timer controlled by Streamerbot. Create the timer file. Create a file called timer.html and save it somewhere easy. Desktop. Paste this inside. I've never created an HTML file. Yes, you know me and listen to me. Is it new? Huh. I mean, what's an HTML file? Is that like a text document? Like, create a file, put that in there. This file creates a 5-minute timer with 3 commands. Streamerbot will trigger those commands. Add the timer to OBS. Source, add browser source. Name it countdown timer. How do I create? See, this is new. Okay. How do I create an HTML file? You need a basic text editor like Notepad or Windows. Like Notepad on Windows or text edit and must save the file with a .html extension. Open a text editor. Windows. Open a notepad app by searching for it. Oh, okay. Bro, this is like super nerdy, dude. I didn't even know that this was. Oh, my logs. Write the code, save the file, go to file, save as, and then you can do it. Name the file. Gotcha. This is interesting. We're doing something brand new, ladies and gentlemen. Never done this before. Never done this before. Paste. Save as. We can call this timer. Timer.html. Timer.html. Save. Oh, snap. It does save it like that. Wow. Bro, I never knew. I never knew. Interesting. Yeah, it's the first time. Listen, man. Sometimes that's how it goes, brother. You don't start off as a pro. Add the timer to OBS. In OBS, go to sources, add browser source. We'll do that right now. Browser source. Name it countdown timer. What if this works, bro? Like, what if this works, y'all? Check local file. Grab it. Is it this easy? Like, really? Take me home tonight. Be my little baby. Why does it keep showing me? Set the resolution 800 by 1200. I'm sorry, by 200. Magic is about to happen. Look at how magic is about to happen. Ooh. We did it. Of course, WebSockets is enabled. Copy the port and the password. Connect Streamerbot inside Streamerbot server client. Add a new connection. It's already there. Create the start timer action. So go to start countdown. So we're going to do a new one. Call it start countdown. Sub action is OBS JavaScript, which no, that ain't it. Core. I don't even know if you can see. It's always, bro. It's always this part. Execute JavaScript. How is that even a thing? Comment, log, system, timer, trigger, signals. It's always this. Is it fetch URL? No, we did that last time. It's not a URL. Unless it is, let me check it. Setting source scene code start timer. So that's not JavaScript. How do I execute JavaScript in Streamerbot version 1.0? Use the run a program sub action or utilize the built-in C+. Run a program? Core system run a program. They don't have that. Oh, they do. Well, I'll be. Will excuse the mess out of me. Source. Working directory. Arguments. Variables. I don't think this is going to work. I think I got to do a C+. I think I got to do it in C+. Create a reset action. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Can you give me these instructions using Streamerbot version 1.0.4 and with the commands? No. Is it commands? With C+ commands? Something's going on because the update with the documentation. You tell them what you want, and they tell you how to get it. So if you're a student, take hold. And now I accept your challenge to create something. Yeah. I have to make this chat bigger, dude. What is taking so long? It don't normally take this long. Really appreciate you being here, Posty. You know, just like me, is sometimes you could do this and nobody be in the room, but sometimes you be needing people in the room. What is going on? OBS execute JavaScript. It's not. Countdown timer is a source, the scene, the code. Is there another way to get code on here? It's not an argument. Execute C+ code. So not command, the code. So always a vibe. I appreciate that, man. I really do appreciate that. I want the answer now, dude. Like, don't I pay for the answer? What they doing all this thinking for? I don't even know. What do these? They may take a moment to load. How often do I ask you to give your input on stream? It's just having a good sports talk with a friend for others to join in. Yeah. Yeah. Did you check out Chelsea was doing a live on she was doing a live on Dak Prescott's situation. I get it. He's a sports figure. I wouldn't consider that like sports news, but it is a topic though. I didn't even know he was, honestly, I didn't, yeah. Did I say Dak Prescott? Who did I say? But yeah, that feels like slow news, like slow news week if I'm talking about his personal situation, which to me is dicey. I live in Dallas. Actually, he lives in Prosper, which is like 2 cities over. Bro, what is going on here? What is going on? It loaded everything, but it didn't show me that it loaded everything. That was strange. The nerd approved route. Wild. No JavaScript execution tricks, just pure C. Okay. Countdown timer. Set the default 5 minutes. Of course. No, I want to keep the HTML file. That keeps it cleaner. But my question is, how do I execute? How do I add? I didn't even add Streamerbot. Just Streamer. Execute scripts. Integrate Python, JavaScripts. Oh. You can execute a JavaScript using a program installed on your computer. For inline for your JavaScript, create your JavaScript file, place it in a known location, and run a program sub action. Set the target to the path. Huh. So, but you told me to create an HTML file. Is that considered JavaScript at that point? Timer.html. Servers, clients, OBS. Okay, we did all that. Okay. Well, let's try it then. In action, right click, core system, run a program, core. Is this what I did last time? Yeah, this is. In the arguments field, use the flag followed by your JavaScript code in quotes. In the arguments field? Oh. Set target to node. So is this? Well then how? Oh man. I don't even know if you could do this. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just overthought it. I did a video on it. It's junk mail for me. It's like a little reaction video. Yeah. And you said Dak. I was just typing. Okay. Had me thrown off. I'm like, what did I actually say? Settings, source countdown timer, which is what we made. Scene, your scene name. Wait a minute, this ain't it. This is something different. Set target to node. In the arguments field, you can use Streamerbot variables within the script. Set weight to a value greater than. Create your file, place it in a known location, and then run a program. Set the target path to your node execute. In the arguments field, provide the full path to your JavaScript file. But it's not a JavaScript. using WebSockets. Enable the server. You can then write external JavaScript code in a browser overlay that connects to this WebSocket. This external code can listen for events and execute actions. This feels like some high complexity. Like, this should be easier. Let me do this. Let me do this. Branch this part in a new chat? I think so. Let me do that. I want to branch this part in a new chat, and I want to say, so I'm using Streamerbot v1.0.4, and I have created everything except the JavaScript part. I don't see that option exclusively in Streamerbot. Can you help direct me? Gotta go walk the dog? Okay. You're not crazy. The reason you can't find it is because it doesn't exist in that version. So why do you keep telling me that option only appears in later builds? Version 1.0.4 talks to OBS through WebSockets actions, but it can't inject JavaScript into a browser. So the universe isn't broken, blah, blah, blah. The workaround is elegant though. Streamerbot sends a message, the browser source listens, JavaScript reads. Think of it like a little walkie-talkie system. We'll use OBS, set browser source URL to pass commands. All right. Replace your script section, modify your HTML. Oh my God. So now I gotta modify this. I can't modify it here. There's nothing even in here. I think I have to save the... Take me home tonight. Oh, there we go. Be my little baby. Open the recent. Is it that? No, it's not a log. I saved it, bro. It would be there. That's so wild. It's there. I see it, but it's not here. Is it because it's HTML? Let's do all files. Okay, there we go. Oh, I don't know how that changed. Wait a minute, dude. Oh, I see. The branch. All right, modify. Replace your script section with this version. Script. So replace it with this version. Okay. Gonna replace it right now. I've been thinking about you. Okay, got that. Save the file again. We're gonna save. Save it again. Add the browser source. Point it to this file. So okay, so we got the browser source. I'm just gonna minimize this right now. Properties, point it to this file, which it should still be the same. So yeah, we just updated it. Open. Leave width and height however you like. Now the clever bit, we reload the browser source with the command Streamerbot actions. Streamerbot actions, huh? Sub, create an action, start timer, which we already have. Add the sub action, OBS set browser source URL. Boom. See, why can't we just, why it's so easy. Why don't they just do this? Now here's the scenes and the source and the stuff like that. Oh my God. We'll make it that. The scene is right now, it's my React scene because we're just testing it here. Countdown timer is there. URL is this little fella. Oh, oh. I've been thinking about you. Copy as a path. I'm gonna paste that path, I believe. Pretty sure that's it, right? Settings. Oh, I have to add these things to this? No, wait. Countdown, URL, source. So is this like another action? Is that what they're telling me? So this action, which doesn't have a name. So I guess I gotta, okay, so I can't edit the name. So what, do I need to duplicate the sub action and make the file pause? Probably. That's what it looks like it's saying. Yeah. Yep. I'm seeing it. So you do this, and then you do question mark, command, start. And then this is question mark, command, pause. And then this is, get it one more time. And then this is reset. Each time Streamerbot runs the action, the browser source reloads and executes the command. Now connect the actions to whatever you like, chat commands, or channel points, Stream Deck hotkeys, Twitch events. Is that really how it works? Small pro tip: inside the browser source properties, enable refresh. This prevents caching issues. Really? I did not know that. Maybe I should do that on my, okay, just keep moving, bruh. Let's see, a much cooler upgrade. Instead of fixed timers, you can make Streamerbot send dynamic time values. Example, chat command. Streamerbot parses the number and loads. Your browser time reads the parameter and starts a custom countdown. Now viewers can literally, that kind of interactive mechanic that makes tech streams feel like a game show. I like that better. One more trick worth knowing: there's a much smoother timer system using a tiny WebSocket server, so the timer never reloads visually and updates instantly from Streamerbot. It's how broadcast countdown clocks are built. For OBS and Streamerbot setups, it only takes about 15 lines of C++. And once you see that trick, you're starting to build all sorts of programmable overlays. Why are they talking to me like this? Like, chat command. Streamerbot parses the number and loads. So do I have to, instead of fixed timers, so the HTML, but the HTML is reading as a fixed timer. How do I make, let me do this real quick. What do I have to do to make the timer dynamic? Update the HTML. I don't even know what you. So it's literally that URL with a little bit of code. Why didn't they do this before? Like, bro, why are y'all playing in my face? Save it. Let's just script this version so it reads a time parameter. Let me reload this sucker. It's only one response. Why'd I have to think so hard though? Time equals seconds from the URL. Example, that launches a 2-minute timer. Your OBS browser source should point to the base file. Streamerbot will override the URL when triggering. Create a new action. Start dynamic timer. Okay. Timer now reads question mark time equals seconds. So I'm gonna do a new one. I'm gonna create a new action. This is start countdown. We're gonna disable it. We're gonna start a new one. Call this start dynamic timer. So it really got me doing like 2 different things. Start dynamic timer. Sub action is the OBS studio with the, where are you? Set browser source URL. Scene. I mean, I guess the scene don't really, well, yeah, it don't really, scene don't really matter. Source matters. Oh, but I need the scene. Okay, fine. Not gonna argue. I actually need something to drink. Let me go get something to drink. Dying over here, dude. Dying. Hang out, guys. I'll be right back. What you zooming in on me for? Hold on. Oh, damn. Just checking something with this camera. Now my computer talking about it's overloaded, the encoder. Don't worry, I'm gonna change it in a second. Encoder overloaded. Watch this. No more encoder issues. Oh. Why are you acting like this? I need you to zoom out. Come on, ObsBot. Why is my encoder so overloaded? Thank you, man. That's all you had to do. Something going on here. My bits, my kilo bits. That's interesting. Has it been saying it this whole time? I don't think so. It's not saying that the stream is choppy. I haven't dropped any frames, but my bits are super low. Let's see. Turning down video presets or using faster encoder preset. Why is my encoder acting up? Bro, I'm at the 5,000 bit rate CBR. Could be the recording. Let's turn the recording down. Stream is right. That's right. Output is right. So why are you acting so funny? Looks like it's coming back up now. And my bits was super low. Why was that? Something was going on. Okay. Let's get back to this. Start dynamic timer. Set OBS browser source. Countdown timer. URL is where the file is. Which should be. Okay. So we're gonna copy this as a path. Why is the encoding overloaded, bro? Well, let me check the control panel. Something's up. Somebody's not receiving enough